Hey people, this afternoon I want to get back into just some really beautiful flowing sequences with you guys. Okay, with the previous videos you've seen Sun A's, you've seen Sun B's, and a little bit of vinyasa sequencing, I suppose you could call it. Today I'm going to put those together for you. You can flow through each component as you know it from the other videos as many times as you want before you start to mix in the second or the third component, okay? And then once you're finished with your flowing sequence, you could even start to add on some of the release type work that I've put together for you in this format, or you could even bring in, say, yesterday's backbending poses would be really beautiful for you to add on to the end of these flowing sequences, okay? Let's come into child's pose, and I want you to take 5 big beautiful rounds of breath in child's pose. Stay with your arms outstretched, powering down into the earth. Have your elbows away from the ground and start to melt your heart down towards the mat. From there, you can peel up into through tabletop and go to downward facing dog. Keep your fingertips spread really wide and have your feet landing at hip width distance apart. Just take a moment to begin to open through the backs of your legs. Take a big breath in here. Empty it all out. Lengthen your neck. Sweep your right heel to the sky. And then take a scorpion tail at the top, bending your knee. Twist open your hip. And with your exhale, send that foot back down to the ground. Same on the left side, 3-legged. Scorpion tail. Downward facing dog. And raise all the way up onto your toes. Look towards your thumbs. Bend down into your knees a lot, and then you can walk to the top of your mat. Lots of little steps, okay? Bend your knees as much as you need to. And then take a ragdoll pose. Ragdoll is palms on opposite elbows, knees bent a lot. See this connection between my belly and my thighs? And fold forwards. Few rounds of breath here. Opening up again through the backs of your legs and your hips. Take a halfway lift, pushing hands into your kneecaps, squeeze in your belly and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Then walk your feet in to touch and fold forwards. For your first round, I want you to bend your knees. Let your arms, your shoulders, your head be heavy as you slowly roll up from the ground. With a breath in, sweep to the sky. Energize out through your fingers. Knit your front ribs down. Once your hands meet, fold forwards as you exhale. Halfway lift, looking for a flat back. Send your weight forwards. Squeezing your belly and your shoulder blades. Chaturanga Dandasana. First round I'm going to use my knees, so that's high plank, knees, chest and chin. My chest will touch before my belly. From there, take a little baby cobra. Keep the tops of your feet pressing down and release back down to the earth. Tabletop, inhale. Have your toes tucked and then press up to downward facing dog. You might need to walk your feet forwards there. Big breath in. Empty that all out. Step right foot and then left to the top of your mat. Have your feet touching. Halfway lift. Forward fold, exhale. Okay, that completes one round of Sun A. Let's do another one. Sweep to the sky, breath in. Bow to the earth, exhale. halfway lift. Inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. This time we'll do high to low plank. Have your legs really strong. Stop 5 centimeters from the ground without your shoulders going past your elbows. And then push into upward facing and downward facing dog. One breath here. Look to your hands and then step again. Maybe go left foot this time. Now from here you could keep going with Sun Salutation A's. Take a halfway lift. We're going to move into Sun Salutation B. Forward fold. Start your Sun B with a chair pose. Feet are together. Energy up through your hands. Now I'm squeezing my feet, my shins, my knees, my thighs. I'm squeezing in here through my belly. See the little cave that I'm making underneath my rib cage? And my tailbone is rolling down as I extend up. Have one more breath in. Smile because you love it, and then fold forwards. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Step back to high plank and move through a vinyasa, or you can go straight to downward facing dog like we did in the Sun Sal B video from last week. Tailbone to the sky, and take a right foot step. Now notice I didn't go 3-legged dog there. Warrior 1 is where we're moving. Okay, 3-legged dog will get you out of sync with your breath if you take it in a Sun Salutation B. My right knee is broadening open. My front ribs and my belly are pulling in. My shoulders are down from my ears. My back foot, the left one, is on a 45-degree angle. And it's over to the left side of my mat. From there I'll open out to Warrior 2, walk my front foot across, walk my back foot further away, land really deep. Tailbone rolling under, belly pulling in, extension out through my fingertips, flip palm, reverse warrior, inhale. Palms down to the earth, exhale. Keep exhaling, high to low plank, and take a vinyasa flow. Okay, we're going to go straight through to the left side, left foot step. Warrior 1. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. 2 hands down to the earth. High plank. Low plank. Exhale. Typically we do, say, 3 rounds of Sun A, followed by 2 rounds of Sun B. So if you want, you can jump to the top and take another Sun B, starting with chair pose. Keeping to move through sequence, I'm going to take right heel to the sky, 3-legged dog. Tiger curl forward, stack your shoulders over your wrists. Go back, 3-legged dog, inhale. Tiger curl forwards. Lunge to crescent, breath in. Plug down into your left toes. Push down into your right thigh bone as well. Fill up here. Hands through heart center, exhale. Okay, then I want you to lean in. Keep your hips lifting high. Twist over to the right. Now, once I'm here, I'm going to push down through my top hand. See how my belly button comes up away from my thigh and my heart comes towards my thumbs. Okay, beautiful. From here, breath in to reach tall again. Crescent lunge. Standing splits. 2 hands out past your front foot. Ground into the right foot. Left toes to the sky. And depending on how you're feeling, you can place a hand into the back of your ankle or maybe 2 hands. Stay here for 3 to 5 breaths. Then you're going to land in Warrior 2, Vira Bhadrasana 2. Okay, flip your palm, reverse warrior, side angle pose. Options are elbow to your knee and the top hand extends forwards to find a nice straight line from your left foot through to your fingertips. Alternatively, you can also take your fingertips down to the ground. Stay for a breath or 5. Send your left hand down. Side plank. Roll open and take your right hand up to the sky. Big breath in. Cool. Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then to the left, starting with 3-legged dog. Okay? I'll let you replay that yourself if you want to continue to roll through as many times as you like. Now, there's a few specific things that we definitely look for through a vinyasa flow. First thing is vinyasa, the Sanskrit word vinyasa. It means breath with movement. Okay, that's your ujjayi breath in through your nose. Pause and out through your nose. Restriction in the back of your throat allows for the extension of your exhale with a pause at the bottom as well. Okay, in through your nose, constrict, out through your nose. Okay, so when we say one breath, one movement, what we mean is for every inhale, you're moving as the breath starts and you stop moving when the breath finishes. Okay, example for a 3-legged dog. You lift your toes from the ground as you start your breath, and over a count of 4, 3, 2, 1, then that's when your heel is reaching the sky. Then when you ripple forwards into a tiger curl for the exhale, your shoulders are landing over your wrists as the breath is fully expelled from your lungs. Okay, so that's the big one that we look for in vinyasa, that mindful movement with your breath. It makes for a really beautiful practice. It makes for a really easeful state of mind. Stay connected with your breath as you move. The other thing that we're looking for is alignment points. Okay, now I speak a lot to alignment points with regards to where your bones are stacking over the top of other bones and what you're doing with particular muscles in your body. Core is a big one that I talk to. Drawing in through your belly to make the little cave shape start to happen underneath your rib cage. It's very important that you seek to find good alignment in your practice, because over an extended period of time, poor alignment can lead you to problems in your body, just the same as it would if you run regularly without a good running technique. Okay, the way that your bones start to interact with each other, the way that your ligaments and muscles start to interact within the joints can cause problems. So look to find the alignment cues. They're really super important. And if you can't find the alignment cue, then perhaps it is that you're making the pose or the version of the top pose too big. Does that make sense? I hope so. It's been lovely to talk to you this afternoon, people. Really looking forward to seeing you in the studio. Super stoked with all the love that's coming in for the Christmas morning practice. So don't have too many wines on Christmas Eve, okay? Keep yourself fresh. You know that you can drink all the wine in the world on Christmas Day itself. So much love to you. Have a beautiful evening. Mwah. Namaste.